You are now tuned in for a new episode of the Great Minds Think Alike live stream, brought to you by GMTA Media, your trusted source for hip hop, sports, and entertainment. We are your hosts, Nov and Orlito. What's the good word, Brody?
What's going on, man?
Man, not much. How you feeling today, brother?
I feel good, man. I was a little bit sleepy, but it was because I took a nap and then I had just woke up. But I feel a little bit better now. But man, I don't know what's up with my allergies or what the fuck, but man, I've been sneezing like a motherfucker today, bro. But other than that, I'm pretty good. I'm just packing a little J, and yeah. How about yourself? How
Packing,
you doing today?
you're packing a little J, then we be on our way. Um, I'm doing good, bro. I don't know, right before like last week, me and you damn near was feeling the same way. I feel a little bit better, but right before we went live, I started feeling my allergies a little bit too, man. So
Yeah, it's something in the air. I think something with the pollen today. That's what it said. It was like, shit. It's like, can we get a break? 'Cause all that smoke and like the whatever it was called, um, the air quality or whatever was all fucked up for like a whole week. I went to State Fair yesterday. That shit was all right.
oh, okay. I heard they didn't want T-Pain around for brawls. Did any brawls happen yet?
Yeah, there was a few I think already, like on the first day, maybe another time. I think that's something that you're not gonna be able to. Well, let me take that back. It is something that you could probably like nip in the butt a little bit, but it's something that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you prepare for when you put a bunch of people, a group of people inside of a small place or whatever where you put people drinking and shit like that. So, but as far as like it's wild because I don't ever see like no grown ass people throwing down. It always be like these youngins. You know what I'm saying? With like they hoodies on in 90-degree weather and shit.
Yeah, that looks suspicious as fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I think maybe they should do something like how they did like the malls and shit, where you gotta like they got like a curfew, or they got like not even a curfew. Or they might got a curfew. I'm not sure, but I know at one time they was doing some shit where there was like a lot of fights at Mayfair. They started doing this shit where if you was under a certain age, you couldn't go there without your parent. You know what I'm saying?
They should have like
So
an
yeah.
age limit, age restriction.
Exactly, that you can't go in there unless you with a parent. Because it's like, if you like 13, 14, 15, whatever, like what you really on. We know some young people be on, they be looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yo. Shout out Reno the Dog, Global
shout
Independence.
out Reno.
Appreciate the love, brother, man. Been rocking with us even before from day one. So appreciate you, bro. For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that was yesterday. So what we got? One more weekend. This the last weekend, ain't it?
Yeah, it was I think it only goes for 11 days. So yeah, I think on the weekend it's done. It's crazy because I kind of want to go back, but I'm not gonna lie, man. It seemed like that shit every year. That shit's like more expensive, and and it don't even be like the food and shit, bro. Like I was kind of excited because I'd be wanting to eat some of the food and whatnot and shit. That shit wasn't even. I couldn't find nothing like it's like, oh, we can make that at home or whatever. And then when I do find something, it didn't taste like, you know, shit. If I'm paying motherfucking $16 for a fucking hamburger, that hamburger better be fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it better not be overcooked. It better have a perfect bun on it, buttered and crisped on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you better for fuck. So, but it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you might find your little spots, but you got to look for it. You know, it ain't like every little spot that you go to is going to have some banging ass food, but they charging you banging ass prices.
Man, the days of them taxing us at them places ain't over at all. Shit.
Right. Shit.
Man, let's get into some quick boxing news. It's just a little bit. Layla Ali has responded to Clarissa Shields talking about nobody calls shots on me. I do things how and where I like to do them. Listen, man, this is getting out of hand, ladies. We're supposed to be
Yeah.
civil. We're supposed to sit at that table and negotiate this $15 million fight. Damn it! What the hell?
Right.
Y'all getting bigger purses than some of these guys that. Well, no disrespect to Layla, because she already put in the work, but she's been retired for so long. Clarissa's
You get more than T.O.F.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, his whole career.
For Teofimo, bro, cause he a good boxer. He put on a show and shit. Then we found out what what's his face was giving what he gave him for that fight.
Oh man!
Remember where they fought in
everybody got
Times Square with?
Everybody got M's except for him.
Yeah, and he was the one that put the best performance on.
And he
that shit funny.
That was crazy. And the crazy thing about Turkey, his motto is to pay the fighters great money, right? And here goes the guy who did.
Right. Yeah, that shit funny.
Now we get into a little bit of music news. First off, happy heavenly birthday to Memphis, Tennessee legend Gangsta Boo. She would have been 46 today. She would have been 46 years old today. So,
wow, she was that young?
Yeah.
Damn.
Her contributions to the legendary group 3-6 Mafia, dope album, The Blueprint. I always liked the Gangsta Boo. Glorilla reminds me of evolved Gangsta Boo, because you know they both from Memphis, whatnot.
Hell yeah.
Again, happy heavenly birthday to Gangsta Boo, one of my favorite females. Hitman Howie T has passed away, best known for I Got It Made and Treat 'Em Right. And then Latin jazz and salsa music legend Eddie Palmero dies at the age of 88.
Yeah, Eddie Palmetti. Yeah.
My condolences to their families.
Yeah.
Boosie Badass has agreed to a federal plea in San Diego gun case after a legal back and forth that included a dismissal and a re-indictment. A lot of these rappers were getting pardons left and right and shit, and he for sure, I think I seen him on Instagram a few months back, pleading to big head dude about looking into his case, and it looks like since he don't kiss big dude's ass, they won't be partying Boosie Badass. Let's see what else. Oh, sad news. Well, okay, it is sad news because the nostalgia, but BET has canceled the BET Hip Hop Awards and Soul Train Awards due to low viewers. You know, I think the streaming took an effect of that. I think they were down 30%. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, finish.
I think they were down 30% in viewerships from 2018, I believe. So yeah, no, 2015. So again, you know, these artists deserve their acknowledgement, they deserve their awards and all this. And I believe there gotta be a platform, right, that or a network that can get it right. I mean, or close to getting it right, right? Because nothing's perfect. But some of these award shows has took a dive as far as they went more on based on the viral moments than standing time, the music that stand times type shit. So I would like to see this come back, but revamped and ran by people that actually dig into the culture. You know what I'm saying? That understand the culture. But go ahead, Orlito. What's your thoughts on that? And you were gonna say so.
No, yeah, you when you was talking about that, it made me think about uh they end up canceling NPR, Tiny Desk too, bro.
Actually, I was gonna speak on that. That's not gonna happen.
No? Oh yeah,
No,
that's what's up, bro. Cause I was kind of like heartbroken and pissed off about that shit. Cause it's like, man, it's such a dope
yeah,
show. You know what I'm saying?
that's a great platform. I like the
Yeah,
authentic,
yeah,
authenticity of it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um, so the president of Tiny Desk did get online, and he mentioned that the network that the Tiny Desk is on, they are
NPR.
planning. Yeah, they planning to cut the funds. Them and PBS, I believe it was else. They're cutting federal funds on those, but Tiny Desk is self-owned and they will continue going forward. So I was gonna report that. Yeah, that would have broke my heart because I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of the platform. Big fan of the platform.
It's
That's
crazy how they trying to take the money away from PBS too, because all PBS do is like educate. You know what I'm saying? That's all that PBS is just about education for the youngins. You know, with like good positive ass. That's where Mr. Rogers come from. That's where fucking Sesame Street come
Sesame
from.
Street.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. What is it? Damn, 3 more years. I can't wait. Get Big Head Dude up out of there. But let's continue.
Hmm.
Puerto Rican icon Daddy Yankee has shut down the cartel records after accusing his ex-wife and sister of deleting a key file and trying to take 100 M's. Um,
Damn.
yeah. So,
He
bro,
been dealing with that lady for a minute, right? Ever since he ended up.
yo, it's crazy.
Yeah.
He was on
Yeah.
top of the world, superstar, global reggaeton artist. And she was right by his side. As soon as that man said, "I'm gonna give my life to Christ," the devil came
Yeah,
out.
bro. Literally.
The devil came out of it, bro. That's
Literally.
that's crazy. But it is crazy. But maybe this is God, God giving him his biggest test. You wanna
Yep.
go, So we'll see how Daddy Yankee. He has been a gentleman as always throughout this process. So hopefully he can keep his faith throughout this, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Best of luck to you. Um, Big Head, speaking of Big Head, says due to the janitor being hostile in his last run as president, he won't be looking at pardoning Diddy. So yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's like, fuck that shit. This guy didn't think I
Ah,
wasn't. Fuck that. Take that. Take that.
take that, take that. Hell no.
um, NBA young boy. He starts his tour, I believe, soon. But his album came in, and I will say it broke record as far as he's like the artist with the most albums in the top 100s, right? Congratulations, NBA young boy, on that. But it goes to show you what I said, man. Momentum is a motherfucker. So NBA YoungBoy, who got the youngins in his pocket, sold 52K his first week of dropping this Massa album.
Mm.
So we talking about when they were talking about like he had the world in his pocket. It looked like hip hop won for real because the Clips did 118 their first week. So again, I just wanted to show the similarities of, it's one thing to be streaming certain songs and you can stream, but when motherfuckers turn out and show you love, it's for real. And we still talking about the Clips album 3-4 weeks after its release. Me and bro has said it here. That album's gonna have lasting power. It's gonna, so far to me, without contesting, it's the best rap album of the year. I'm a big Benny the Butcher fan. We all know it if you've been tuning in from day one. I think not Benny the Butcher, I mean Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs has put in that work. He's in my top 5 as far as right now, as of the right now. He's in my top 5 for sure. But even Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist album is dope, but it's not fucking with the Clips. So yeah, man, NBA YoungBoy, let's see your people show up to that tour, because it's gonna show if you really is this superstar they make you out to be. And I said a few months back when we had Mecca Malo on here, like, we'll see, because we done seen a lot of motherfuckers go viral and hit the road and ticket sales cancellation of tours. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on what I just said as far as what was supposed to be an impactful release, right? Because fresh out the pen and whatnot, and compared to Clips, who, let's be real, like hip hop turned out for them this time around, because there's been a lot of nostalgia acts. Let me take that back. Let me take the word nostalgia. There's been a lot of classical legendary acts dropped that wasn't able to even get the critical acclaim that Leg got sort of out. So go ahead, speak on that, my brother.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that yeah, man, I'm not sure. Like, it's weird how like the record, like the sales be working. You know what I'm saying? I think you tend to see more of the younger generation be able to um tap into those type of numbers, I guess, right? More than you see, like Joyner Lucas just dropped. His shit always somehow get like lost in the sauce. Um, you seen you said, yep, Tyler, right? Tyler the Creator drop, right? Yeah.
That's a fun album.
Yeah, and even though you said, because he dropped that shit on a Monday, right?
Yep.
Where he only had like
2 days windows, 2-day window,
right,
of tracking. Yep.
Tracking, right. That's kind of like, it's kind of bold, but I don't know, bro, because I don't like NBA YoungBoy like that. I don't know I've never seen what the hype behind him is, but I guess like you said, you could sell whatever many albums, but when you start doing your tour and shit, that's where you really eating. You know what I'm saying? So if people is buying those tickets and going out to see you, then shout out to you. But yeah, I guess we'll see if that shit lives up to the hype. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, that whole little shit, how that shit works.
Yeah, because again, I'm not a fan of his music either at all. There's a lot of guys I'm not a fan of music, but I go off the energy, and
Right.
not the energy of his music, but the youngins. Like a lot of my nephews, NBA YoungBoy is that guy, right? And
Right.
I like you said, maybe I'm missing something, but I don't see why, right? But I do see that
Right.
he does break these records, and I just never seen him hit the road. And now that he's about to hit the road, I would like to see if all of that translates to that, right? Because again, streaming's different. Like I could be like, okay, I'm gonna listen to this NBA YoungBoy album, but I'm gonna listen to it on Spotify, YouTube, or whatever, right? But in our day, it was like, bro, if that single didn't catch my attention, I'm not going to buy your
Mm.
album.
Right.
And if even if I did buy your album, maybe the word of ear. What I mean by that is maybe I'm by your house or Lethal, right? And maybe I wasn't a fan of Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow, but then all of a sudden you throw in the Homicide with Chevy Woods. I'm like, oh, this shit nice. Now I might go to the store and buy this album, but it was just based off that back in the day. If you couldn't like catch me with your single, I wasn't buying your album. I wasn't even trying to spend. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just a different time. And again, like I know the energy he has built based off what my nephews and etc. They used to, so even through the blogs like NBA, Youngboy, Breaking Records. So I paid attention to that because you know there's a lot of records that are meant to be broken, and I'm here to watch it. I'm not one of these old heads like man, I want Tupac or Jay-Z and Nas to hold this record forever. I would like to see records be broken, you know. So therefore, the next generation get to see that. You understand me? So we'll
Right.
see, man. We'll see how that tour goes. I'm not an NBA YoungBoy hater, but I have been observing of the streaming numbers and whatnot, and not seeing people stream big numbers and all of a sudden try to go on tour. And hey, as quick as they announce the tour, is as quick as they cancel. You feel me, brother?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's get in a little bit more before we do our thing. You know, the dog. We appreciate you, bro, man. We gonna have you back up on here. We're gonna do the best of something next, and we would love to have you as the tiebreaker, or you and Orly could try to agree to disagree and whatnot. But we most definitely gonna have you on the show. Um, let me see. Soldier Boy, not the first rapper to get arrested with a gun, but anyhow, Soldier Boy gets arrested in LA. After the cops said they found guns during a traffic stop. He just happened to beat another gun case, so that's yeah. Soldier Boy, you
Soldier Boy, tell him. You.
I like to see you're way out of that one. Oh, let me see. Okay, that's not worth it. Boom. Okay, Foxy Brown, hot take. We're gonna get in. No. So it was reported earlier today that Benny the Butcher and Conway the Machine had a clash out in Paris. You know,
no.
there's been rumors of internal beef for a minute simmering within the Griselda crew, and it looked like it all came to a head after a show in Paris yesterday. I guess Griselda did their shows. Everybody did like Benny, he did his set on his own, Conway and all of them did their set on their own. And I guess things got heated backstage that even not guns, but knives were drawn and whatnot. So man, unfortunate news. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, brother?
It's kind of funny because we were just talking about the Rough Riders and D Block and the Locks and all of that shit yesterday, and that was one thing that we ended up saying. It's like, as long as these guys been together, you've never heard no foul shit, no they not getting along, none of that shit. And if there was, because shit happens, like it shit happen with family. Shit, it's bound to happen. People bump heads, sometimes agree to disagree, whatever the case may be, right? But it's like, we never heard about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if they ever did have some type of shit going on, we never heard about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's unfortunate that, you don't want to start doing that shit because it becomes a liability. You're going to fuck up your bag. You know what I'm saying? People not going to want to hire, if people hear shit like that, they're not going to want to book you. If maybe he got some, or they're not going to want to book y'all as a collective, or if he got, they're going to book you and, or he's already on the bill, it just becomes messy. So
Yep.
y'all got to fix that shit.
Yeah, not just for the bag, for the people that love listening to y'all chemistry, because you
Right.
know y'all held down the East Coast the last 5 6 years without a shadow of a doubt. West Side Gun, Conway, Benny, 38 Special. Um, yeah, they doing their thing over there, man. And they even Ransom was able to reestablish himself, under that
Right.
heat that was coming from over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, get it together, guys. We'd be disappointed if like we would never get no more Griselda. You know what I'm saying? I know I would.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Um,
yeah.
okay, so okay, that's it for the. But there is 3 bits, and I want to call these the hot takes because these are hot takes from certain people. First hot take come from Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown in an Instagram story. My bad, y'all. First, let me get myself. Let me. Clear. Oh my god, I'm high as a bitch. So I get myself together.
Let
Foxy
me get
Brown.
reacclimated.
Yeah, let me get myself together. Live. This is the beauty about live stream, man. Like no editing. This right on the spot. This a regular conversation. Man, y'all, let's continue. Foxy Brown in her Instagram story posted the Holy Trinity is Foxy Brown, Nicki Minaj, and Lauryn Hill. That's the top three, the Holy Trinity. Hot take one. What's your thoughts on that, Orly? Who's your Holy Trinity of female hip hop MCs, even if you have one? If not, what's your thoughts on her claiming this?
I never had one, but I would probably not. That wouldn't be that. I would have like it probably would be Lil Kim. Uh I don't know, for some reason I always gotta put Eve up there. We talked about it last week.
Nope.
And I would put Foxy Brown. I would leave Foxy Brown up there, but you know what I'm saying? Not with the rest of the people.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping Foxy and Kim up there. I think Nicki was the perfect example of the blueprint. Lauren,
Hmm.
she's original, she's authentic, but she only gave us one album, right? So
Right, right.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm going purely just based off rapping career or rap, I agree with you with Foxy, Little Kim, and I'll throw damn, I just had it right now. Foxy, Little Kim, and Eve. I throw them three in there. But if I'm going like overall, I think I might take. I'll flip a coin with Foxy and Little Kim.
Hmm.
Whoever wins, I keep. Whoever loses, I'll swap out with Missy Elliott. I think Missy Elliott.
Yeah, you're right, bro. She do get overlooked a lot.
Yeah, I
You're
think Missy
absolutely
Elliott.
right.
I think she's one of the greatest, if not like all around greatest female talent
Yeah,
I've
you're
heard.
right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I would put her up there too. No bullshit.
Hot take number 2. Metro Boomin says music should get back to being regional because claiming that social media has made everything sound the same. What's your take on that?
What does he mean by that?
So I think we talked about it few like I think early episodes was like how California and Memphis always stayed to their original sound.
SoundCon? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and what he says was like there was a time everything wanted to sound like whatever was the single. Like if it came from the South
Right.
and Atlanta, everybody wanted to sound like it was
Like
from
everybody
Atlanta.
want to sound like the clap, 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 clap. Everybody want to do that now, right?
Facts,
Type
facts.
shit. So what
So
was
what?
so what was his question?
Well, his statement was he says music needs to get back to being region. The sound needs to get back to being regional, claiming social media and everyone trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I
At
told
least that's what that's what they're pushing. That's the narrative or the agenda that they push. That's the mainstream or what you know the people behind the scenes that's putting the music, that's publishing the music or whatever. That's what they want to give us. You know what I'm saying? But you got people like you got other people that's doing this in their own lane, that's doing their own shit, that's staying true to whatever their sound is, or whatever. You just they don't talk about those people a lot. Like Russ, we talked about Russ, uh
him.
that other dude, LA Russ, or what's dude name? LA
No,
Russell?
Russ, the one with the long
Nah,
hair.
but there's another cat. He a newer cat. Well, he been doing shit for a minute. I think Hector Cat put me on it for. He had told me about it.
Oh, I know
He
who you're
from
talking about. Yeah, he almost signed that
La
bullshit ass
Russ,
deal with Rock Nation. Yup, yup,
La Russ or some shit like that, right?
yup,
Yeah.
yup.
Uh, he stayed to like true to his whatever. So you got people that's doing it. It's just what the media wants to give us,
I mean,
unfortunately.
in a sense, yeah, but we still find what we like though, early. That's the beauty of having the stuff now than contrary to in the 90s and early 2000s. Because when people said underground, it really was by word of mouth, like, bro, like this motherfucker ain't signed yet, but he nice. Where now it's like, man, if there's a platform to upload your music, you got an opportunity. You feel me? But
Right.
but I feel you on that. But LeBron, man, that boy, he get that fatty, bro. Like I think he sits on the board with a music distribution, kind of like how Papoose did with Distro Kid type shit.
Right.
So the Russ get that fatty. Shout out to them. But you brought up Russ, bro. I was just seeing a video of his concert out in LA, like yesterday or the day before. If y'all get a chance to check it out, man, that motherfucker was lit, sold out, bro.
Yeah, that's one thing that he got a lot of loyal like followers, like fans that's gonna actually buy the tickets to go see him in concert. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he generates a lot of his revenue.
Just okay. It goes back to that statement with NBA YoungBoy. Oh, NBA YoungBoy, ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, this guy's out here selling out arenas wherever he
And
goes.
you don't be hearing about the shit. That's the crazy
Hey,
part about it.
hey, his bank account going like this, though.
Right.
So, his money talking to him. Shit.
Right. But it just be wild how they don't use like those certain artists to make it, to show you like that's the route that you want to go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You don't want to fucking sign a 360 deal, and you know what I'm saying, be stuck in a contract. You have to give this label five fucking albums before you can even get off of there, and then there's the kickback and all of the money that they already did put in that you have to end up giving back to these you know what I'm saying? Why would you would definitely want to go the other route.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
not that car, it's a slow grind, but
I
it'll
mean,
pay off in the end.
it paid off for him because he built a catalog before he even signed his first independent deal. So when
So
he
it had
did that,
leverage.
yeah, so when it came to that, so when people heard about him through being signed to a certain label, that made his back catalog boost. His back catalog
Mm-hmm.
boost. So when he left the label and went back to being independent, man, he won. He's one of my
Yeah.
he's one of my favorite artists as far as how he manipulated the game that fucks many artists, and he won.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
they came out on the other side unscathed. You feel me?
Yeah.
Um, Shout out to Russ.
Yeah, shout out to Russ.
Hot take number 3. Last hot take. Last week we talked about what Will I Am said about His thoughts about
Yes.
Black Thought
I,
being a
I
trillion times
see.
better than Jay-Z. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
see
I was
Jada
about
Kiss respond. Hey.
yo,
Yeah.
Jadakiss has responded saying, "Leave our culture alone. The type of music you do, we're not into that stuff. Don't come over here and put two people against each other." Hot take
Hmm.
number three. What's your thoughts? What's your thought on Jadakiss comments on that?
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. If anybody got the right to say that shit and that shit hold weight, he said that shit with his chest out, like a little bit of bass in his voice. Like, you don't even make the music that we listen to, bro.
Yep.
Stay over there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be coming over here trying to start some shit up.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah,
hilarious
I liked that response. Shout out to
and,
Jadakiss.
and how you say he put bass on his voice and his voice raspy. So that shit was
Right.
bad. But
Hell yeah.
you know, that's dope. How they say I don't know what's the word. The Coast Guard. There you go. Coast Guard. Jadakiss has become the Coast Guard for the hip hop icons and legends. He don't let nobody sit on that table, on that couch, or on the internet and slander
You
him
see
or
how
any
it
of the
be
pioneers.
you see how he be grilling the fucking whatever through fucking Fat Joe sometimes, bro? And
Yeah,
bro
it's
was
funny
talking
as shit.
about when bro was talking about Tupac came
The
was raised
Bronx.
in Brooklyn or in the Bronx
The
or some
Bronx.
shit. That shit was fucking hilarious. Dude was looking at him like, you serious right now? Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? Shout out to Fat Joe and Jada, the Joe and Jada show, because I remember seeing the first two episodes. I'm like, I don't know if this
This
gonna
ain't gonna work.
last. Man, perfect chemistry, right? Because they're the yin to the yang, and just to see Jada's
Hmm.
reactions to Fat Joe, like, yo, like classic.
Yeah,
Salute
yeah.
to them.
Yeah,
And
especially when dude too, when Fat Joe said something about he said I'm a serial glizzy gobbler or some shit.
yeah,
He said,
hilarious.
what? What
Like,
the fuck is you talking about?
yo, pause.
That shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that be.
everybody's entitled to their opinion, man. I'm a firm believer of that. But that did come out of nowhere, right? That
Yeah, totally left field.
I can see the comparison always being Jay Z, Nas, Jay Z, Big. People around but I ain't never heard nobody even put them in the same. Not saying nothing bad about Black Thought, but it's just that just came out of left field, and
Right.
I just love what Jada does, man. He don't let nobody slander the culture. He don't let
You call
nobody
a spade, man.
facts, man. So shout out to Jada, man. Let's we're gonna go into the new music, then we get into the supergroups. New music this week. YG, Lover or Friends, Ghostface Killer with some fire, Rap Kingpin. Mick Jenkins out of Chicago, Scarecrows. I'm big on Mick Jenkins. Chewy and Triz featuring Ab Soul, still AMB. Lloyd Banks back with a hot one, Gravity Freestyle. Conway the Machine was 17.5. Disclosure featuring Anderson Paak, No Cap. New albums. Young Gun from Dallas, Texas, Montana 700 with the greatest of all traps. Little Papa, Almost Normal again. Suicide Boys, Thy Kingdom Come. 38 Specials, Hook Up with OT, The Real, Possession with
I want to
Intent.
check that one out. I like the title of that.
Memphis, Tennessee legend, Juicy J back with one, Head on the Swivel. And
Check that out too.
Detroit, Michigan, Young Gun, Baby Tron with Lucatronic 2. While we're here, tune in to the Great Minds Think Alike live stream. streaming live 7 p.m. every Thursday on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Shout out to Alberto Reels for the logo, man.
Absolutely, that's fucking awesome.
So brother, like 2 weeks ago, there was rumors swirling around that four legendary pioneers, actually, they the ones who fathered the styles. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Coogee Rap, and KRS-One were rumored to form a supergroup, right? And
Mm-hmm.
That first and foremost, what's your thoughts on that? Like, what do you think about them OGs coming together?
That'd be fucking awesome.
It kind of remind me of what Q, Short, Snoop, and E40 did for the West Coast, the Mount Westmore. Remember them?
Right.
They came together. So I think that'd be dope. I think it'd be dope as far as like they being active or whatnot. And then somehow they could impact the culture. Man, shout outs to them. But
yeah, I think it'd be awesome too because of the simple fact that you'll also see because how do you say, like if they were to drop like projects or they're gonna get features or whatever, they're not finna get no features. You gonna see the people that they gonna get features with.
Yeah,
they're not gonna get no features with no NBA YoungBoy is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, but I think this is dope first and foremost, right? But this shit would have been so fucking cold in their prime, like how we got Slaughterhouse, right? We're gonna speak a little bit about Slaughterhouse, but when we got Slaughterhouse, yeah, obviously probably Joel Ortiz was the least of the knowns of them, but they were all elite MCs at their prime, like they still had a trajectory ahead of them, right? Where this could have been so fucking dope when they were at their prime. I'm not against this. I'm all for it. I'm for the culture, especially these pioneers. But I think this shit would have been so much doper then. Excuse me, y'all. I'm still trying to get it together. So let's run off. What's some of your favorite super groups? And when we time out before you go on, when we talk about super groups, matter of fact, episode 42, super groups. How rude of me. So fucking rude. We are episode 42. So super groups is different from groups, right? When we talk about legendary groups, obviously Bone Thugs and Harmony, Wu-Tang, 3-6 Mafia, Goody Mob, etc. Right? Super groups. When we say super groups, these are like artists that come together that already established, that already had a career, that didn't start out as a group, right? That's what super groups are. To coin it, the dream team. With that's. So, who are some of your favorite super groups?
For sure, Slaughterhouse. I have to put Slaughterhouse up there. What does D Block consist of? Is that a super group or is that just
that's a
collective?
Like G Unit, that's a collective to me.
Okay. I feel you.
Even though G Unit damn near, yeah, go ahead.
See, now I'm feeling like I'm drawing a brain fart. I had like, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a few. Slaughterhouse for sure. The Firm, I brought them up. I think they were our first when we did our throwbacks. I liked it. The Firm, Nas, AC, Nature, or Comega, and with Foxy, right? Black Hippie. Absol,
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick, um, Schoolboy, and J Rock. And one of the more successful ones, but least talked about, and I guess because of the animosity between them, West Side Connection, Ice Cube, Mac 10, and Dub C. You know, that
Yeah.
Pod Out, that, you know,
Yeah.
that shit went hard. But
Sign your all stars. Looking at
yeah, that fast. Yeah, that I remember the Four Horsemen, but I don't recall them. I heard them on mixtapes. I never really heard them drop a project together. It was Cannabis, Killer Priest, Corrupt, and Razzcast. I remember they were supposed to do
mm.
so, and I was all for that shit. I was all for that shit. But yeah, that's a few of them that I could recall. Oh, how can I forget? The Hot Boys, right? Little Wayne, Turk, and
Okay. Yeah.
Both of them. That's another dope super group.
Man, I
Oh,
had some, but I forgot
matter of
them.
fact,
Shit.
there's super group duos too. Drake, Future, Jay Z, Kanye, right?
Oh yeah, when you come to duels, yeah, for sure.
They're super groups
Absolutely.
too. Bro.
Yeah, the bad meets evil, you know what I'm saying?
Yup, Red and Meth. So there's a lot of
Yeah,
great
yeah.
super groups now that we think about it. So go ahead. From the ones we list or some that could come to you, who are like probably your top five super groups then? Not in no particular order, because you know.
I had to say Slaughterhouse, Firm, uh, um, whatever happened to you remember when Timberland and Magoo used to rap?
Yeah, this
Whatever happened to that to Magoo or whatever dude name was or whatever?
he passed away. Or Lito froze up. For those tuning in still, make sure you catch us here every Thursday at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. every Thursday. The Great Minds Think Alike. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. This is
I
episode
didn't know that.
42
Damn, that's
of the
wild.
Super Groups. Back on, my brother. Oh, you still froze up. My bro be back in. But again, for those that still tuning in, we appreciate you rocking with us, man. Shout out Reno the Dawn. We appreciate the engagement. If y'all haven't, subscribe to our channels. We appreciate those who have, and we'll be very appreciative if you haven't, and if you do. So thank you. So give us a quick second when my bro get back. Till my bro get back.
Damn, he passed away?
Yeah, bro. Like we pass
Damn,
away.
I didn't know that shit. That's
I
wild.
don't,
Damn, you just shed some light on me. I did not know that. That's crazy. Where the fuck was I?
yeah, I forgot what
Yeah,
from.
yeah, no, I had just thought because we was talking about like certain like two people, so I was just trying to figure out whatever happened to him when you know what I'm saying when whatever happened. But yeah, that's crazy. Who else? Shit. The firm. I think I said that. Oh, well, no, I guess that wouldn't be like a super group because I don't think they ever nobody didn't really branch off from Nappy Roots, right? That kind of just stayed together as
Yeah, they were a group. They were a group.
their group, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they never had a career as solo artists
Right, a
before
career.
that.
Right. Um, I didn't listen. I didn't know enough shit from um uh West Side Connection to to like them enough, but I do like certain songs that they got. But we could say NWA, right?
I would say that.
Yeah, I'm saying NWA.
Um,
You
well,
could say the
technically,
both us because they kind of did that. No,
no.
no.
So the thing with supergroups is they had solo careers before they even got together. They were doing their own,
Mm,
and they came
okay,
together, to for a project or to shift the
for
culture
sure.
forward type shit.
So like the best of both worlds, Jay and Kelly.
Yeah, a collab. So that's what supergroups, a collab from
Okay,
independent art. I'm not independent, individual artists that come together.
for sure. Yeah, I like these cats that be getting together. I never really listened to Starlito shit uh separate, but I'll listen to him when he with Don Trip though. I don't know, they just complement each other.
Yeah, they do, they do. Actually, their chemistry is undeniable. They obviously they know it because they still work with each other. You know what I'm saying? So
Like 4.5, right?
yeah, and even prior to
Step
that,
Brothers 4.5
they've been doing shit with each other on each other's projects.
projects, right? Yeah.
So the chemistry is there for sure. So you got Slaughterhouse, Don't Trip, and Starlito. Who else you said?
NWA, The Firm, and shit, do yeah, shit, the Hot Boys.
Okay, okay. I like that one. I like that one. Give me the firm for sure. Yeah, Slaughterhouse for sure. I would actually put them number one for sure. Actually, um, give me Hot Boys. I'll take Hot Boys. Give me Black Hippie.
Mm.
Hmm. Damn, that's the last one's hard. Fuck it. Give me the
Mhm.
OGs. Give me Mount Westmore. Give me Snoop, Too Short, Ice Cube, and 40. That'd be my
Hell yeah.
that'd be my fun. All right, man. So, bro, we we named it super groups, and we came up with the idea of um doing our own super group and naming them, right? So
Mhm.
we had we call it the Wu Tang group. Wu Tang rule is, because Wu Tang got 9 members. So what we did was,
Mhm.
yeah, they got 9 elite members at that. Um, so what we decided to do is call it the Wu Tang rule and create our own super group. We could use anywhere from 2 artists to 10. This time around, me and Bro decided to do 10 artists. And you want to go first or should I go first?
Fuck it, I could go first.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me cut this from over here. All right. So go ahead. As you name them, I got you. All right, hold on. Before you go on, anybody still tuned in?
Hmm.
The Dream Team. You can have 2 artists, 10 artists. List in the comments who will be your super group. Who's your super group? And now Orlito's about to name off his super group, and the name of it is. Go ahead, Orlito.
The Dream Team. um, yeah, shit. I chose 10, and I'm gonna go from top to bottom, no particular order, and no shit. Just a super group. Tupac. You know what I'm
Dope.
saying? Definitely gotta have Tupac. Um, I figured, Tupac from the years where he was, the years he came, I wanted somebody that could compliment him. So I was thinking, damn, shit, I'm gonna throw Rakim in there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to throw Rakim in there. Then I threw Tech Nine because I figured he just, he got a crazy ass following.
Time out. Time out. So far you got the prophet, the God, and the demon. I see you.
Right.
I see you.
Yeah, put a Tech Nine up there. Um, then I had to put Method Man, because man, dude, like
Yeah.
his spitting, just the way that he spits, bro, it's almost like it's effortless to him. You know what I'm saying? He could down there like I seen this one thing where he was spitting and he started stuttering while he was spitting but
Yeah.
man, he was going crazy, man.
That's
He
what
was fucking snapping.
Ghostface was walking in
Yeah.
front of him, gave him the dap
Yup.
like
Yep, yeah. He was going wild. So yeah, that's even when you see him on the Fun Flex or you see him on the little shows where he be freestyling, he just be going the fuck in. So I was like, definitely got to put Method Man up there. Um, and then I had to throw some of the newer cats. So I was like, fuck it, we got to throw Big Sean because I feel like Big Sean is. I don't want to say he's underrated, but I think that he kind of always his shit kind of gets lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? He's almost like a Joyner Lucas in a way. Like he could drop something super dope or whatever, and then something happens and it gets overshadowed and whatever. But Big Sean to me is dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that it would be cool to put him up there. What's the saying? What's the saying? Irons or steel sharpens or what?
yeah, still sharp and still.
Iron sharpens. Right. So throw him up there with some of the heavy hitter, the veterans up there. You know what I'm saying? Throw Big Sean up there. So then I thought Big Sean.
My
And
bad.
I thought
Still sharp and still. My bad. Go ahead, continue.
yeah, steel sharp and steel. Yep. Um, Sci High. A lot of people don't know about Sci High, but Sci High is a fucking beast.
Great
He's
man.
a writer.
Great
He
man.
wrote a lot of shit for. He's wrote for Kanye. He's wrote for Travis. He's wrote for um um shit. I don't know, but he's wrote for a lot of people. He's very nice, and what he just called like himself. Like if you ain't never heard of Sci High, they call his whole name is Cyhi the Prince, Cyhi. Check bro out. He fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? So I threw Cyhi up there, and then I started thinking like super hard spitters like that. Now I was like, fuck, I gotta throw Crooked Eye up there. You know what I'm saying? Because Crooked Eye was probably one of my favorite ones from Slaughterhouse for some reason. I don't know, it's just something about dude. Maybe the
Yeah.
way that he spits because he got the kind of fast, choppy flow, like
The syllables, he be ripping them syllables up.
Yeah. And then I put Don Trip up there as well because I figured, he kind of got that. What the thing with Don Trip is something I think that you get with him is like you gonna get it'd be like, oh shit, that was a bar. You know what I'm saying? Like he says shit this. He puts like the words together where he's dropping like bars like, oh, that was funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I think one of the shit dude said one time, he said, um, I don't remember what the line he said to rhyme it with, but he said, I'm the last guy anyone want. He said, I'm the last guy anybody want to try. I'm a black jelly bean.
Yeah, nobody don't fuck with Black Jelly Bean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
little bar. And that's what I mean when I
Witty.
when I
He's witty.
compare, yeah, witty. That's what I mean when I compare him to the younger Wayne. When Wayne was on his mixtape and that was Wayne. That's you can't tell me that you can't hear Wayne say that bar. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why he's like a very fresh, like he stayed in kind of like the Lil Wayne mixtape flow. That's where he's at. That's his pocket. But it's so polished. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to throw Don Trip up there. I don't think that he raps really fast neither. He kind of got more of a laid back style. So I was like, man, I think 38 Special would compliment him. You know what I'm saying? So I had to throw 38 Special up there. And then of course, I had to throw the my my preferred god of these times, or the top three of whatever you wanted to call him before it isn't anymore. J.
Yeah.
Cole. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw J. Cole up there. So yeah, that was my dream team. You know what I'm saying? Tupac, Rakim, Tech Nine, Method Man, Big Sean, Sci-Hi the Prince, Crooked Eye, Don Trick, 38 Special, and J. Cole.
There you have it. That's Orly's
Yeesh.
dream team. Fucking monster ass fucking roster right there. This would be your dream team of MCs that will drop an album together. I like that. So
Thank you.
my super group. So the way I put this together, I thought of like a few criterias, right? And I think afterwards you're gonna see what I mean. So I thought these MCs, if we put them together, will drop a dope project. So I call my dream team or my super group, I call them the Council, and it will consist of any era Jadakiss, right? Pusha T, Fuji Rap, Ghostface Killer, No Malice or Malice, Raekwon, Conway the Machine, Scarface, and then I was thinking of hooks, right? And then I see you had a few new people in yours, 38 Special, especially. So I'm like, man, I need some melodies because this shit's
Right. No bullshit.
So then I thought of the new guy, Stove God Cooks. I was like, give me Stove God Cooks, because he could how you say compliment everybody else with the bars, but he could add melody, maybe sell this project that I put it together.
Right. Right. No bullshit.
Because that's what we're doing. He's selling the dream team, I'm selling the concert. So we need a hit. These guys that killed the bars, but we needed a hit. So I needed Stove God Cooks in there. And then to help them with the melodies, right? Because that's a lot of bars coming down. So I was like, throw in the legendary Nate Dogg. So that'd be
yeah, that's a good one. I like
so
that.
that'd be my
Woo! Snap.
would be the Council.
Yeah, you snap with the Night Dog, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. No
You like
bullshit.
that one? That's dope.
Hell yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Night Dog for sure.
So I got Jadakiss, Malice, Raekwon, Pusha T, Ghostface Killer, Conway the Machine, the legendary Scarface, the legendary Coogee Rap, the Young God, Stove God Cooks, and the legendary, God rest his soul, Nate Dogg. So that
was dope one. I liked that one, especially because you got the Night Dog. He put like the cherry on top. Bloop. He said, "Man, I got you on all the melodic shit. I even throw some bars in there. You know what I'm saying? I'll end the song like smoke weed every day. Look
I was like,
type shit.
I was like, I need some melodies. I need some melodies because these guys is gonna paint a picture. Like these guys, but they're not gonna sell records because they're not known for hits. They just known for killing shit. So I'm like, man,
bars, right?
Nate Dogg. No, Nate Dogg gonna flip this shit. So, yeah, man. So here we go. We got the Dream Team versus the Council. If y'all come through this live, go ahead. You can leave y'all who y'all chose, who y'all think will drop a better project. This is not our top 10 greatest of all time. This is who we think would be dope on an album together. So Orlito got the Dream Team, Novito got the Council. We're gonna post this up on the social media, see if we can get some reactions. Dope,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, the Dream Team was beastly, bro. I'm like, Oh man, this nigga, boy, you about to murder me. I need to swing something in our favor, man. Because you got some
That's what's
fucking
up.
animals over there. But one thing for sure, though, what made me go with the Stove God Cooks and Nate Dogg was
Mm-hmm.
the addition of Big Sean and J. Cole to yours. And again, right, I'm sure J. Cole will be in your top 10, but this was what we said, a super group who will make a dope project together. But when I see Big Sean and J. Cole on your show, I'm like, man, that's where the melodies are. Yeah, like
Mm.
I can hear what was it? So Many Tears. I can hear
Yeah.
J. Cole on the hook on that or something. You know what I'm saying? I can hear certain. So I'm like, man, but J. Cole and Big Sean had the melodic. So I'm like, man, that tipping. So I'm like, who I can think of? And all of a sudden, I'm listening to That Guy Sort of Mouth. Here comes Stove God Cooks. I'm like, that's my hook guy.
There we go.
I was like, I need another hook guy though. I need some more. Then that's what Nate Dogg came about. So let's see, bro. That was dope, man. That was dope top. My bad. I keep saying top 10. That was a dope 10 artist super group you put together, man. And we're gonna throw it up
Yeah,
on
you
social
too, bro.
media.
Snap.
We're gonna throw it up on social media tomorrow and see what people react to. So, Orlito, as always, man, take us home, brother.
Well, shit, man. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Shout out to y'all. Everybody like, share, subscribe. If you haven't, do those things. Do those things. Yeah, that shit helps us out. We'll see y'all next Thursday. We'll be here every Thursday. So we'll be here next Thursday, 7. And we'll hit y'all with some little new content. We'll see what we talking about. Yeah, 7. We'll be here. Next Thursday. So, yep. And let me tell you, shout out to anybody or got the I think we ended up talking about the whole Benny Butcher's coming down.
Yeah,
The Clips is coming down here. We got a lot of little shit happening in the city. Clips is coming down here on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. Benny Butcher's coming down here on the 20th. Uh what's this dude name? Shit. A producer. There's a producer that he's coming down the 9th. I want to say that he's I forgot it. I forgot dude's name. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember. But yeah, you check those things out. They happen around the city and shit. But yeah, we'll be here next Thursday. This Great Minds Think Alike on Orly. Best know. We'll see y'all next Thursday at 7. Peace.